Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am super excited to be back with a process video today. And this is for a brand new company that is called Pattern Happy. And so if you have been scrapbooking a long time, like I have, you might remember the company from long ago called KI Memories. And if you're like me, you have a bunch of their stuff kind of stuck off in your stash because you love it and it's wonderful. So the creative geniuses behind KI Memories have started a new company called Pattern Happy, and they have created a line of stamps and die cuts for like a die cut machine, as well as some amazing 6x6 paper packs. And they also have a great online store with a ton of cut file options. So all really, really fun, whimsical, bright colors. I'm in love with this company. Everything that they have is so adorable. So for today, I wanted to create an 8.5 by 11 layout. And this is for our spring blog hop. So it's kind of like our first major design team project. And so what you see me doing here is I'm taking the stamps and I'm just stamping them a bunch of the different hearts on white cardstock. And so I have pulled a bunch of 6x6 papers from the paper pad in the Geofetti collection that I wanted to use. And then I used the die cuts to cut a bunch of hearts in all different sizes and shapes. And you can see those kind of all piled off there on the right hand side. And so now I'm stamping a bunch of images and I'm going to fussy cut them because I want them to have a little white border. So rather than using the dies to cut them out, I'm going to fussy cut them. And so I have this photo of my daughter that's going to go in the middle of the page, and I did cut it down or print it as a 3x4. And then I've taken the black and white striped paper and I've put that in the two diagonal corners, so in the top left and the bottom right. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of start to stagger all of these different sizes and shapes of hearts on the diagonal from the bottom left to the top right. And so I'm just trying to get a good mix of patterns and colors and sizes and shapes. I'm getting my stamped images in there so that they are part of the clusters as well. And I'm kind of thinking in the back of my mind that I know that in order to create some dimension, I'm going to want to put some of these on some dimensional adhesive. So I'm kind of thinking in the back of my mind that that's going to be coming. And so what I did is I started with all of the really big hearts instead. And then I worked my way from the biggest to the smallest. So I staggered all of those big hearts that I knew that I wanted. And now you can see I'm going back and I'm scattering some of the smaller hearts into all of these clusters. And then after I get done with that part, and you'll see this here in a second, I go back to the stamp set and there's some tiny hearts. And I'm going to add those in as well. So whenever I'm creating a look like this, or even when I'm working with embellishment clusters, I always start from my biggest elements and work down to my smallest. So I start with those biggest hearts, and then I go to the small paper and stamped hearts, and then the last thing is going to be just some individual stamping that's going to show up on that page as well. And so here you can see I've grabbed that dimensional adhesive, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the back of some of the hearts so that rather than just being flat, there's going to be some dimension on that diagonal as well, because I want to make sure that I'm still creating interest and having lots of kind of texture and dimension, and a great way to do that is to use this dimensional adhesive. So once I have all of those put where I want them to go, now is where I'm going to go back to the tiny embellishing. So I've grabbed the same stamp set, which is called the All Heart Clear Stamps, and it coordinates with the All Heart dies. So I've grabbed the little teeny tiny hearts. And there's one stamp that comes with a cluster of 3, and then one that's just a single. So I'm grabbing my kind of bluish purple ink and using that to do the clusters of 3. And then I'm grabbing my kind of like, I don't even know how to describe this color. It's a crimson color. And I'm doing that with some single hearts. So the inks that I used that coordinated perfectly with this particular collection, from Clearly Kelly, I grabbed hers, which is that bluish, kind of bluish purple color. And then the other two are from Altenew. The pale pink one is called Puffy Heart, and then the other one is Crimson. And then from Pattern Happy, what you saw me using were the All Heart Clear stamps and dies, and then the Geofetti 6x6 paper pad. And I have linked all of those things that are available down below so that you can check them out if you are interested too in these really bright, fun, happy colors. And so then I went ahead and took this foam word from Dear Lizzie that just says wish, and it's going to go along the bottom of my photo. So this is just a photo of my daughter. She was sitting on the couch in one of the American Girl doll stores, and this was her first time at an American Girl store. And so this was like a major wish, dream, craziness come true for her. And so I have several different pages and configurations and some pocket pages and all different size layouts and things that are documenting this experience for her. So this is just kind of one of those photos. So then I'm going to go ahead and go back and I'm going to grab some tiny phrase stickers, and these are from Tim Holtz. And I'm just going to add these throughout my diagonal design that I've created with my hearts. So I have some that say best day ever, own your dreams, make a wish, have an open heart, hold on tight to your dreams. And those are all ones I'm going to be using in white. And then I am going to flip through to the black section of phrases, and I want just one of those, and I'm going to end up nestling it in under that word wish. And I just picked the one that says a dream is a wish your heart makes. And so one of the other finishing touches that I kind of added to all of these, throughout all of these clusters on here, is I did go back and add some splatters, and you'll see that here eventually. I am trying out and auditioning this new liquid watercolor from Hero Arts. And so you see that I've put it directly onto my acrylic block. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that to create my splatters, because I'm always looking for a new, really great option for black splatters. So if you have any ideas for those, definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you find works the very best for black, because I use black splatters all the time. So I really hope that you enjoyed this layout. Do make sure that you hop along to all of the ladies on the Pattern Happy Design team and check out what they are creating today. Make sure you leave us comments so you can be entered to win a prize, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!